of your nose.
You sure it's not a cobweb?
It was a rabbit, actually.
How can you tell?
Didn't have black ears. Yeah, so it is. Good morning, folks.
Hi, guys.
Are we slightly wonky? I think we're slightly wonky. Let's just, don't mind my hand. Let's just see if we can straighten this up a little. That's a little, no, that's worse the other way.
It's going to be a fun one.
There we go, that's better. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be.
Do you remember who we are? It's been so long.
It's only been a month.
That's a long time in Flosstube land.
It's a month and a week. It's probably 5 weeks, I think.
Congratulations to those that manage every 2 weeks. We sort of suggested we might
those that
in
do every
January.
Week. I totted my figures up today. I've done less in an entire month than Crofty Emily does in a week.
Yes.
And I mean, most people, to be fair, most people do less in their month than Emily does in a
Crafty
week.
Emily.
But yeah, at least usually close to.
Here we are.
Here we are again.
Why 4 weeks? Well, outside there's a van.
Outside there's a van, yes, been busy on it.
And it's still, I'm a commercial van stage.
Yeah.
Needs to be a camper van by September.
Yes, so rolling back slightly. Hello, welcome. This
Welcome.
is Flosstube number 55, I think. Yeah, I didn't change the number on the sheet. I think it's number 55. Today is 8th of June. Last time we filmed was the 4th of May. It's been 35 days. So 5 weeks, yeah.
Okay.
So, yes.
Welcome back, the returners, the subscribers.
We've got new subscribers.
I'm going to look into the camera and say, if you haven't subscribed, please do.
Yes. Ring the bell. I'll put the ding ding here now. Ding ding.
Cool.
We have no finishes.
None finishes. Won't be any finishes around here for a long time. So if that's what you come to see, the exit's that way.
I will have a finish next month. I know that for sure.
Will you'll have a finish?
I'll have a finish next
Whoa.
month to share.
Stop the press.
And I'll have a finish in August to share.
I won't have any finishes this year.
just
Oh, I could have a finish this year if I
just
pull my
about
finger out.
started the thing that I need to have finished in August, but there you go.
What could be finished this year? Badger could if I pull my finger out.
Yes, you could. So
And
could
JQK
JQK,
could,
I think JQK will be finished.
if they stop giving me 9-hour rests.
Yeah.
Conway Bailey.
No, but nobody from. I was going to say nobody from Conway Bailey is watching, but actually they are.
Actually, they are.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. How funny.
How funny.
It's funny because
Hello, Mark.
Your workmates watch and mine don't.
Hello, John. Greetings. Thanks for popping by. So, me or you first?
You're shouting, by the way.
I am?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to be clear.
He's got a cold. So
No, I
he's really
haven't.
bonked. Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you
No,
have.
if anybody suggests man flu, I haven't.
But you've got a cold. I didn't say you had man flu. I said
Good.
you've got a cold. You're
Well,
breathing all over me. He's going to give it to me. I don't want it.
Too late.
I've already got it. Yeah, you're in bed last night, so all face planted with your germs.
Not my germs. I borrowed them off somebody else. Come on.
That's funny.
Yeah, I know. Come on.
Okay, right. May. How have you got on?
Oh, yeah, I've got 4 to offer. It's been 5 weeks.
Okay.
I've got 4 bits.
Okay.
You know, very little on either.
Okay.
Because I've got a new hobby. It's called,
It's not a new hobby. It's a return of a very old one, isn't it?
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And it's necessity rather than just being a hobby.
Indeed. But yeah, so this is it. So me first then.
Yeah, go first.
Okay, welcome. Here we go. Into the stitching. One of the regulars that pops up, you know, the old Long Dog Sunday and all of that. This is a long dog called High and Dry. I was doing Starry Night first.
Apologies for not having
Ironed. It's just
it.
come off a Q-snap.
This is what it looked like last time you saw it.
Well, hey. I'll talk while this is loading up, and it's on a Permin of Copenhagen linen, 32 count in Twilight Blue, and it looks like this. There you go, just a little bit in the corner. None surprise, I do the border, so there you go. But working this corner here. Yes.
Which bits did you do?
Working on the hanging Wotsit Snotbags, whatever they are, whatever that is. Sorry. Could be one of them days, isn't it?
The hanging Wotsit Snotbags.
That's how I feel at the moment. Hanging Wotsit Snotbags.
I'm sure Jules would be delighted to know that the pendulous flowers or acorns or whatever they are on this particular beautiful design
Oh, it's stunning.
are hanging Wotsit Snotbags.
Anyway,
I'm so sorry, Jules, if you do ever happen to watch this.
Oh, I'm using B5200, which you know is my nemesis.
Because he's a grub.
Because I'm a grub, absolutely grub. But it's stunning. I've chosen the right fabric and I've chosen the right floss. They go together really well. And yes, it will be a continuation throughout the future. Yeah.
I'm crying now.
Yeah, I'm struggling myself. Okay, so put that one over there. And how that one?
Oh, somebody's not in the mood for this today.
I am. 2 jokes already, and we're only 6 minutes in. Okay, so my next one up is... Excuse me while I pop my ears. This is a Benway company creation of a Van Gogh painting called Starry Night. And it looked like this the last time you saw it. I am doing sort of a Bromelo version of Royal Rose, but the very nature of Starry Night and those yellow stars that pop up make it a bit
Tricksy.
good word. So yeah, if those of you who are disciples of the Royal Rose, you'll see I'm slightly adrift, but there it is. We all know this picture well. It's coming along.
Okay.
Yeah, good. It's in an ivory Ada. I'm not sure of the count.
I think it was 14, wasn't it?
Sort of like that. You can see the holes really well. And I'm doing 2 over red. Yeah.
That's good.
It's super job.
Be nice when it's done.
It will be nice when it's done. And it's not overly big.
No.
Big.
No,
obviously, 14.
No big.
Not big. It could be big, but it's not.
It's a reasonable
what is it
size.
that Potty Mouth says? It's not a big girl, that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. So next up.
Do we have the blackboard, please? Ow, that's my foot.
It's okay, you've got another one.
Okay.
Clips.
The clips went bye-bye. The clips I used on something else and they have gone
I'm going
bye-bye.
to have to get up.
You're going to have to get up, are you? Why?
Because the clips are over there.
I can hold them. Oh, those clips will do, yeah. Don't mind the disappearing other half. Yeah, there's no chance I'm going to break those. That's
industrial. It's been 5 weeks, we've forgotten how to do it.
Oh, what was that I just put my hand on?
Okay.
Yeah, there's a needle there.
Interesting. There's a what? The hell?
Indeed. Where is your magnet?
I don't leave the needle minder on because it crushes the black.
It's come off something else then. It's probably come off what's there. Don't mind us while we talk to
That's
ourselves.
a tiny needle.
Yeah.
Right. No, that's the needle I use. I'm stunned I didn't see it. Okay, so this is Night Spirit Studio. This has been around a little while. Jack, Queen, King. Individual charts. I'm on the Jester. And it looked like that the last time you saw it.
Yes.
Goes to the truck. Gets as much attention as I can give it. And it now looks like this. There you go. This way a little bit.
Can't, you're in the way. You need to cut the board down. There we go.
I said that last time.
I know.
So obviously working on the top of Jester's house.
Niche.
Niche, good word. Going to move to working on the bottom niche. Hopefully it'll all meet up and stuff. He's quite complicated because he breaks.
Hang on. I've got an idea.
You're going to turn it sideways.
No, but I don't need to turn it sideways as such. But if I do this, then I don't have to try and get it as far over to the right, my right, as before. There we go. That's better.
There you go. So yes, I want to finish the dais, the niche, before I do the infill. Yeah, there we are. It's this way. This one. Yeah, the jester breaks the boundary on both sides because he's got his hands full of balls. But this is on Black Ada, 14 count, and it's 3/1. Emergency rush to Truro Fabrics. Thank you, Truro Fabrics, for always having the right flosses in, and to buy some more 336.
Yeah.
I didn't calculate enough because obviously I'm using 3 instead of 2. I need more than was on the chart.
I still don't see how you needed 2 extra skates.
Matters not.
How much blue has he got in his outfit?
Lots. Absolutely more than her.
Oh, golly.
Indeed. Yes, more than the Queen. The Jester's got more blue than the Queen because it's on his hat, his chest, all 3 of the balls, his leggings, and his feet. Yes.
I do like this.
I like it too.
This is so much fun. Well done to Sage.
Yeah, absolutely right. It's beautifully charted. And looking forward to getting it moved on.
And finished.
Watch this space.
And framed and up on the wall.
Indeed.
Indeed.
My last... We need the white one for this.
Might be alright.
Okay. Hey?
Does it?
Sunday today?
Sunday.
Okay. Frostubing. Last one for today. Country Magic Stitch. You know them. You know what they do. They're welcome to here, welcome to there, welcome to everywhere.
All places you can't actually visit. Although, actually, tell a lie.
They do real ones.
They have got real ones.
They do real ones. Yeah, welcome
places.
to Amsterdam and welcome to...
I'm still waiting for I'm still waiting for a welcome to Caladan.
Or Alderan.
Yeah, Alderan might be quite good fun. Yeah, an explosion.
Lots of confetti.
Visit
confetti hell. So anyway, this is what it looked like the last time you saw it. This is the Orange Peril, and this is where it's at new.
Where it's at now.
Actually, the rocks look like they've got snow on it like that.
They do, don't they? Yeah, I suppose they do. Yeah.
Yeah. This is really a new experience for me, having a page to fill in. And I was working across 3 pages up here and across there, and it proved quite tricky on the electronic chart. Obviously, when you're on a paper copy, that's not a problem. But when you're on an electronic chart, trying to get my head around where the page was. So yeah, I'm going to complete a page. Amazing. Everybody else in the world does that already. Mm-hmm. I'm just falling into that. I like this a lot. It's got good charting. Look at it. It just looks, you know.
What challenges are you finding?
I can't count. I
Yeah.
can't count. Yeah, I can't count. This is blocks of colour, which is obvious. And obviously blocks of colour I like to do out and back, which is great because I make mistakes. I do counting, and just correcting out and back just seems easier than counting a full cross all the time. Yeah, I'll put you out your misery. Along the top here, there should be 3 more windows in here. I was just going to put yellow over the top of the orange because it's meant to be yellow in the infill. I decided now, because I've gone out and back, all I need to do is snip and unpick one direction, and the other direction, snip and back, and yeah, just, you know, make a hole and put yellow in. Yeah, it'll look better.
I would suggest that you find the middle of where you need to frog.
Yes.
And you snip there.
And just frog all the way back.
Frog in one direction that way and frog in the other direction that way.
Yeah.
Because then you can end the threads behind.
Indeed.
Properly.
Indeed. There has been much correction, so I've...
So much cursing.
Well, yeah, that as well. Yeah, so...
Yeah. And you're going to take another look at this bit here, aren't you? Because
I am.
I think you've got maybe...
Yeah. Morty is of the impression that it should be symmetrical.
I think there's a stitch missing here
although
across there a bit. it looks warped. And I know that part of the reason it looks warped is because of the way it is on the Q snap. So
but
we'll have a look. But I still think there should be another stitch here and another stitch.
I can't count, so
yeah, it's weird. It's odd. I only know that really. I'm only primed for spotting that because I made the same mistake on cryptids 2 nights ago.
Ah, okay. Hadn't twigged until you said it. It should be symmetrical.
Yeah. So it might not be. It might be that there's another colour to go there. It's lighter, so make a highlight. So yeah,
I'll have a look
it'd be worth having a look at.
And that is that. Good people is me for this time round.
Awesome.
Next time I'm going to be square.
Would you care to?
I'll hold this.
Letter that one into place. So, my turn.
That just fell on the floor.
Oh dear. Hang on. There you go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Okay.
Yeah, so he's got cold. I've got hay fever. So we're both
sniffling beautifully.
Full of everything and just tired and needing sleep and everything. So I haven't done very much stitching. I worked out I've probably done just over 4,000 actually for the entire month, and that's pathetic. It's a pathetically small amount. But that said, you know, there are people that do less. You know,
4,000 is a lot more than one stitch.
It is. And there have been months when I haven't put a single stitch in the past. It's been years. I haven't been in. So, right, the first thing up then. In May for Whip Go, I had to do 5 days each on the Poison Garden Mandala Chatelaine, the Alluring Sorceress, the Pirate as part of the Snowman Collector series from Cottage Garden Samplings, not Cotton Gardage Samplings, as I was going to say, and also Siren's Lament. So I managed to do all of my Whip Go so far this year. I'm fully up to date with all my Whip Go. It's not difficult. I've basically only got to stitch for 20 days out of the 31, so in May. But yes, so first things first, let's get Poison Garden out of the way. You will have seen a couple of weeks ago that I put Chatelaine Saturday up, so that's relatively up to date. If you haven't watched it, here is where Poison Garden was at as of the 4th of May, and because it's so ginormous, I mean the actual stitching area that I'm working on is only currently that big, but the frame is 42 inches long.
Yeah, we haven't got room between here and the wall to
we've got room. So this is what it looked like last time, and this is what it looks like now. I have completed lots and lots of cross stitch around it. I have done a couple of additional speciality stitches, Jessica stitches, and then you'll see, I'll probably highlight it somehow in the editing, marvels of editing, but I did a woven stitch and I looked at it and I couldn't work out from the photographs quite how it was meant to be, and there were no instructions on how to do the woven stitch in my PDF that I could find. It doesn't mean they're not there, it just means I was being blind and couldn't see it. So I put a call out onto the Poison Garden Mandala forum, so the actual UK Chatelaine group on Facebook, and asked, and one person, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, I will put her name at the bottom here to say thank you. She gave me some very clear instructions on how to do the woven stitch, so now I need to go back and actually do it.
Fabulous.
So unpick what I did, because to me I thought woven stitch meant like a basket stitch. No.
Was she able to point you to the part of the chart in which you will find that information for yourself? No. Okay.
No.
Good.
But yeah,
it's like the Holy Grail.
Kind of, yeah. So I've now got that information and I will do it.
Cool.
Yeah. And
looking good though.
Start filming the next bit of Chatelaine Saturday.
Looking beautiful.
Not sure if there will be one out this month. I don't think there will. It'll probably be next month before I do a Chatelaine Saturday again. But that's fine. Life and all that. So that was the Chatelaine. A Pirate Snowman Collector series, Cottage Garden Samplings. This is how it looked last time. It's stitched on 32 count hand-dyed Belfast linen in the colourway Heirloom by Pole Stitches. I managed 1,060 stitches on it.
Golly.
This was my big stitch for the month. Oh, I meant to say Poison Garden. I managed 362 stitches on it, and some of those were speciality, so there's more than one stitch in each speciality. Like Jessica Stitch has got like 8 stitches or 12 or
But
something.
it counts as one.
I'm counting it as one. I just can't be bothered, and I'm going to count 10 stitches as one because
They're stitches.
Whatever. Anyway,
It's not a fight to get into.
Pirate looked like this, and now it looks like this. Excuse me, we didn't bring drinks.
I'll just sail closer.
Yeah, they can't see me now. Hold that in. Can you fold that in? There we go.
Looking super.
Erica from Accio Whip has just started on this.
She has.
She? Yeah. So,
she's off
ish.
She's a bit into it.
She's a bit into it. She's done
probably
about as much of the pirate as I have.
Hasn't got the ships
doing
done.
Some of the, she's got some of the ship.
But yeah, she is doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. And somebody else I've seen has just finished it as well, but I can't remember who. So I have worked mostly, in fact almost entirely, on the coat, the collar and the coat. Put more white in down here. I've done the outline and I'm gradually filling this in with the floss.
It will never cease to impress me that people chart these things, and this has been charted with movement in his coat. His coat is flowing.
Yeah, and also all the
it's fabulous.
The tattered sails of the pirate ship. The main colour in his coat is Wild Berries by Classic Colourworks. I think I've got enough left to finish it.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
I expect so. I've saved some bits and pieces, but I love him. There's not much left to do.
He's very good.
Not much left to do. So I'm going to finish off the coat. I've got to fill in all the whites in his
belly.
In his lower ball.
Yeah. No border with this then?
No border.
No border.
And then there is I think he's holding a pirate flag or something.
Right.
There.
Okay.
Why am I actually asking myself this? I actually have a picture of it here. Right, let's see what have we got here. Yes.
So that's what it's going to look like.
So he's holding.
Aha. Oh, a pirate flag, of course.
Yeah. So.
With the tail of his coat.
No. It's it goes behind the tail of his coat.
And sticks in the ground.
So it sticks to the ground there, and he's got a peg leg that's got to come out of the.
Oh yeah.
It's very difficult to do a bit far back actually, babe. There you go. Oops, I'm too far out. Oops. We'll get there. Ta-da! Right.
Very cool.
Yes.
Very
I'm
cool.
very close to finish on him.
You are. You really, really are.
So I'm actually going to take Dwarven, and that when we eventually go to Canada.
Cool.
And so hopefully he might be finished by the time we get back as well.
With so few stitches,
have a
is it
7-hour
worth?
flight.
Is it worth taking if it's on so few stitches? You.
Well, I'm taking Dwarven as well.
Okay.
I mean, there's.
Cool.
Looking, I'm not going to show you the chart, of course, but let me have a quick look. We're looking at 1, 2, 3. You're probably looking at nearly 1,000 stitches.
Yeah.
Well, that takes me an entire week to do that much normally.
It takes me a month.
And I'll probably get about. Well, let's think about this logically, okay? When we fly to Canada, we have to be at the airport 3 hours early.
Good point.
We'll be spending 2 hours in the lounge.
Stitching.
And then 7-hour flight. So I would say I'm probably going to get him finished.
You probably are. While your feet are still in England.
No. No. But there you go. Okay. So that's that. So there was 1,060 stitches. Marvellous. Next up, Siren's Lament. Actually, no, I'm going to do Alluring Sorceress next because...
The blue.
I've got four scroll frames here wedged in together, and to get Siren's Lament out, I've got to move Alluring Sorceress. So 5 days called for on Whip Go with Alluring Sorceress. How many times can I say Alluring Sorceress in the same? Too many. I'm really enjoying working on this one actually. Yes, that's the back. That's the front.
Well, you do what it looked like, and I'll just enjoy it.
Really enjoying working on this one. Although I've only got 4 colours of blue in so far, they really pop on the black fabric. This is what she looked like last time you saw her. She's Alluring Sorceress by Dimensions, charted by Dimensions. The artwork is by James Himsworth. I'm stitching it on 14 count generic black Ada, nothing special. And I put in 745 stitches. This was part of the hashtag Teresa made me do it, Sal.
Yeah.
Most people have finished their Fancy Lady. I have not. And this is what she looks like now. Check out those blues.
Check out the blues. Look at that. Let's go in.
So as I say, there's 4 shades in there. You're just starting to see the 4th one coming in now. This very, very light blue that's going in here as the highlight.
That's fabulous.
But I've put in all the extra dark blues that really give the fabric its contours.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Really cool. Really cool.
Yeah.
Very, very, very
Can't remember
lovely.
if she's had all of her 10 days now for the year.
Okay.
But
yeah, really cool.
I will endeavour. I've been having some really good chats with my buddy Vrinda. Hey Vrinda. Watches these religiously, and she's my bestie, and she gives me hell if I don't put a video up regularly. So here you go, love, sorted. But when we have super long video chats between the pair of us, we're usually on for a couple of hours, and like once or twice a month. And when we are, we just sit and stitch. And as I say, Vrinda's the person that did the
beautiful unicorn.
And some of you met her at Big Stitch. I will mention her to infinity, and I want her to start filming. But yeah, it would be really nice if she did do some videos.
Good.
Tell her in the comments that she needs to start a YouTube channel.
Yes.
She has a Instagram channel. I know, yes. So that's Alluring Sorceress. Don't know when she'll be called again, if at all. And I can't even look because my Whipgo thingy's on my phone and we're filming on my phone.
Oh dear.
Right, next. Siren's Lament. I can get that out now. Siren's Lament was called for 5 days. I really struggled to stitch on this month. She literally got 563 tent stitches into her, like next to nothing. I think one day I put like 20 stitches in because I just couldn't focus and wasn't feeling the love at all.
Oh dear.
Wasn't feeling the love. You've still got more dog hairs attached to you, sorry.
In this house, not a surprise.
Not a surprise. So this looked like this last time.
Ta-da!
The artwork is by Anne Stokes, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. Don't know if it's still available. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. There you go.
Whatever.
And here's what she looks like now.
It is.
What to do now?
Can't help but block you off, darling.
That's all right. But I just have to look up higher. That's all.
Where your Royal Rose will come in here looks like dripping paint.
It does, doesn't it?
It's really cool.
So basically, I've just worked from here along. That's all I did.
What percentage you at? Do you think?
Well, I don't know. 26, 28.
Yeah. It's a good old chunk.
It's a good chunk, yeah. Got a long way to go yet, though.
It's a good chunk.
It'll probably get a bit more exciting when we start getting down here into clothes. Not clothes, she's not wearing any. She's got no clothes on.
None clothes.
But her hair protects her modesty, as it does with all good mermaids.
Indeed.
And all the tail, and she's playing with, I might put a little picture up here if I can
Skulls,
remember.
isn't
She's idly playing with a floating skull.
Yeah.
With her tail that's in the water there. She sits on a rock. So there's still going to be a lot of water. But this
very
is
cool.
particularly tough. I think the next bit I do is pretty much all one colour, so I should get the next 200 stitches banged out really quickly.
Right, okay.
Not been called for June, no. And that is what you can't see from the video, which Brom's looking at now, is that there's a lot of texture in this.
Yeah, there is.
Because not all floss in DMC is created equal, and some of it, when it's dyed, comes up slightly thicker, so it gives a rippled effect on the fabric.
Yeah.
It does not stitch neatly at all.
But it does. I'm going to put it back up again because what made me see it, it does actually. You do see.
You can see some of the rough texture.
But that's meant to be a misty.
It is, but it's not meant to be like that. I'm hoping that when it actually eventually gets washed, it will even out.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll wash it and stretch it.
Very cool. It's a very cool piece of artwork, that.
It's a very cool piece of artwork, and it's charted really well apart from that whole looked like vampire chin thing going on.
Been corrected.
Oh, I've corrected it as best as I can. So that leaves me with 3 to share with you. And 1 I can't share with you because it's a surprise. But so we have got Cryptids got called for June.
Cryptid.
Yeah. So Whip go for. Oh, sorry.
It's my phone. Wasn't my knee.
Whip Go for June, called numbers 21 and 23. And that means that I have to do 5 days each on Dragon with Embroidery at last. I was thinking of taking Dragon with Embroidery with me to Canada. I don't think I'm going to get stitched on everything that I want to take.
No, of course you can't. It's not time.
But that gives me choices. Give me options. If I get bored with one, I can switch.
Good point.
And I still have to get 5 days done.
Hands up if anybody's good with choice.
No.
Just give yourself something to do.
So 5 days Dragon with Embroidery. 5 days on Cryptids. So this is the second 5 days. There's no way this is going to get done this year. I don't think. I could be wrong. But and 10 days on Boys and Garden.
Gosh.
So the what's going to happen is the back end of the year is going to be all Siren's Lament.
Because the number hasn't been called.
Because the number hasn't been called very often.
Right.
So Cryptids, I have done 4 out of the 5 days for June already.
But you're close to a finish on this, really. Is it just those 3 boxes?
Yeah, and some moons.
Okay.
So this is what it looked like last time you saw it, which I think was back in February.
That long ago. I'm surprised you even remember.
I think only because I looked at the stitch counts today on Stitch Pal.
Bit of 310 hanging.
Yeah, I have.
Nastily at the end.
No, it's not nastily. It's just so
Hanging handily at the end.
hanging handily at the end.
And
Yeah, and this is what it looks like now. So I have completed the Flatwoods Monster, bar a few stitches that go round, like random, like these have got random dots around them. Because I can't find my 612. I don't know where it's gone. I don't know why it's gone. More to the point. I might just find something that's like 610 instead and use that. And I'm now working on the Kraken along here. I'm going to put Bigfoot in here rather than what was originally charted. I can't remember what was originally charted, but Bigfoot's going in. Okay. Or was it big? It might have been Bigfoot anyway. And then you get given a choice. You can do the Popelick or...
Oh, I see.
Else. But it's definitely Bigfoot for me. And I think that one, Wolf Down the Rabbit Hole, charted Mary Lloyd.
Right.
Lloyd? Anyway, because we have very similar. We have Penkyvale down here and Boeka. So I might actually change the name. No. Yes. No. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway. No, she didn't do Mary Lloyd. I think she did the... No, I don't care.
Check her channel. You'll see what she did.
Whatever she did, I'm doing it.
Right. But with the Cornish name.
But maybe if it's the one I think it is, then I can put a Cornish name in instead of the Welsh one.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and then I've got these little moons that you can't really see that are here.
Mm-hmm.
They're being done very pale around the sides. They're done in a very, like a ecru. But what you can't see is their ecru with a... can't see where the... Oh, there it is. Got my little pouch of threads. They are done in this, to which I add crystal blending filament. So they've got a little bit of sparkle.
I see that one down there. Just one each side.
There's more than one. I've got anywhere where there's enough to dot. So, oh, wrong side, let's do it this side. So, to me, these look like boobies. Because they're loops with a dot. The ones that haven't got dots, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 8 crescent moons to stitch in.
Yeah, and there's only one each side at the moment.
Well, there's 4 each side, but they're rolled up.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, okay.
I'm looking forward to that. I think I'm going to have to find some...
So, talking about that, I'm going in to show the moon. You see? There we are.
Yeah.
Coming back out.
Yeah. So the Kraken has got a lot of, like, muddy green.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's
Very good.
that one.
Beautiful.
Now, also in the rota at the moment is, you'll remember from last month I talked about doing a Halloween Advent sale. So I'm actually going to the hashtag Morti's Halloween Advent 2025. So we'll put that on there. And I have elected to do this is what it will look like when it's done. A quick flash, a little taster. It's the... I haven't made a note of who the designer is. I put it across the bottom, but it's the Halloween Advent. It's called The Witch's Kitchen. It did laugh a couple of nights ago when I was chatting with my buddy, because I was like, of all the things that I'm doing, I'm if you like to hold it up. Does that look familiar? So at the moment we've got 3.5 boxes done. I've got to have 31 done by the 30th of September.
If you had that which will not kill us, that would be 3 very similar.
Yeah, but that's bottles. What I'm talking about, these are actual black frames.
Yeah, black frames.
And you compare it next to printed. It all looks very similar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But I think actually the Halloween Advent's going to be much more colourful because the colours that are in it are just
cool.
Fabulous. Hang on, let me show, because I've got them all here now.
Let's turn that round so the 310's not dragging on the floor.
So we have a
aha, of course, Halloween colours.
Halloween colours, and then there's
Bright
a load.
green.
But then there's also all of those as well.
Gosh,
there's quite a lot of pink
like
in it.
Satsuma Street.
Yeah, there's a lot of pink in this.
Golly. And orange. That's some orange.
Yes, but it's Halloween orange and that's allowed.
That's allowed. Change the rules because it's Halloween.
There's purple too, so.
Purple.
2 shades of purple.
Very good purple.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to doing that. My bag.
Starry Night.
Can't remember who.
Northern Lights.
I can't remember who gave it to me.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, look at that glows.
It has a sort of glow to it.
Yeah.
But it's not glowy. Yeah. So that's how far I've got with that. That is 409 stitches. I've got to pull my finger out and do 2 boxes per week going forwards.
Okay, over to you.
It's too big to take away
boxes
though. Per week.
A week. So you're going to get 2 more. Two boxes a week.
Yeah.
So you get 2 done this week.
Yeah.
Cool.
And last but not least, this needs finishing today. So I've got to get this done today.
The day?
Today.
And filmed before we go away?
Filmed?
Photographed?
Photographed before we go away, yeah. It's not going to take long. So I'm doing the... His face. Bless. It's a very tiny stitch. I've got more than half of it done already.
You're forgetting, we've photographed 3 of those already. And I know how difficult it can be to get it just right.
Yeah, I know. I should be getting it right by now. Poignée Amour on Instagram is doing her usual hashtag plan. And the previous ones have been the Calmar and the Plan Tetard and Plan Canard and Plan Reynard, and this year's Plan Star. And I have done that much of my star. I have 2 more little stars to put in one either side. They're half off, I believe, and his glasses. But that's all I've got left to do. It's and it will be done tonight.
Slowly moving, slowly. Dear, I can just hear people vomiting.
Done that much so far.
Very cool.
Get it finished, get it photographed. I already know what one of the photographs is definitely going to be.
Good. Going down to the planetarium.
Yes, it would be good to go down to... We're going to go
Goonhilly.
to Goonhilly Down. Goonhilly Down is well known because it's where they relayed the first space flight, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So look it up. So we're going to go and get a photograph in front of that. We don't have to get it photographed before we go away.
Yeah.
We can do it when we come back, but
Cool.
I've got to send it to her by the 30th of June.
Oh, okay.
So that's one photograph. My long sleeve nightshirt that I've got upstairs, it's black and it's covered in white stars. So I'm going to get a photograph of it on that.
Right. Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
And then I just need to decide
A 3rd place.
a 3rd place. This is fun and bright and sparkly.
And sparkly.
Yes. So there you go.
Mm.
The other secret project, I've managed 34 stitches, and that is it so far.
Okay.
Need to pull my finger out with that, but this needs doing first.
Yes. And then that.
And then we're keeping up on the Halloween Advent and keeping on top of my whip go. Once we get back, it'll be full steam ahead.
Full speed ahead.
Yeah. Do you like my little needlewinder?
I do. I just say star on a star. Very cool.
I like the inappropriate.
Me 3.
So that's it, really.
40 minutes.
And you thought it wouldn't be very long.
I said 40 minutes.
Originally you went, it was going to be really quick because I've got nothing to show.
At that point, I hadn't realised I'd done a whole 4.
A whole 4, and I got 6.
Whole 4.
Yes.
Golly.
So, as I say, we've told you what's happening with the Whip Go. We'll see how we get on. We'll see you probably in July, because I don't think we'll get another video out between now and then.
Maybe squeeze one in.
We've got Pretty Punky next Sunday.
Hello, guys.
Congratulations to Charlie on hitting your 2,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Can you send some of them my way? We're at 1,510 something.
Excellent. Thank you to every single one of them.
Yes. We love you loads. We're not going to waffle on any longer.
No.
We have things to do.
We do lots of things
to do. So, with that said, hope you stay happy, healthy, wise and well.
Don't forget to subscribe, comment, leave a comment, and ring the bell. What?
I'm going to try that again.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell.
There you go. Yay! Got it right. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.